Friends, these are the miscellaneous examples of continuity and differentiability. Okay, so I already solved the examples like that in composition of derivative of the functions, implicit function, logarithmic differentiation, and what is that, parametric form differentiation, next mean value theorem, second order derivative. So we have already solved that type of example. So miscellaneous examples. So in this part also, this is one very important example is there here also. That is third example, log x to the base 7 and differentiate sin square x with respect to e raised to cos x. These two examples are very important. These are the examples of miscellaneous example, miscellaneous part. Okay. So here people in this example I can say some hints. You people write these examples. Okay. So only important examples I can solve. Okay. So here see that root of 3x plus 2 plus 1 divided by root of 2x square plus 4 is there. So this is of the form root x form. What is the derivative of root x? 1 divided by 2 root x with respect to root x is differentiate this one. So this is 2x square plus 4. It's raised to 1 by 2. So take numerator and get 2x square plus 4 raised to minus 1 by 2. Then differentiate x raised to n form. So this is e raised to x form. Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Instead of x, what is there? 6 square x. Differentiation of 6 square x. Is clear that? Then 3 take common, cos 1 of x. So I can solve third one. Third one is very important example. Third one. This is important example. What is that? Let us consider y equal to log x to the base 7. To the base 7. So I already told that the properties of a logarithmic. What is that? Log of, here this is log x is different and log x to the base e both are same. Here there is no base, then automatically we conclude that this is log x to the base e. E is natural logarithm. But here log x to the base 7 is there. Log x to the base 7. Instead of e, the another base is there. At that time, we use one property. What is the property that is? So already we know the property is what is that? Log of m to the base n. This is not an exponential base. That's why the fourth property I can write as log m divided by log n. Log m divided by log n. Like that. This is also same, log x to the base 7. This can be written as, that is equal to y equal to log x divided by log 7. Is clear that? Log of m to the base n can be written as, there are different ways, that is log m divided by log n. Like that, log of m to the base n can be log m divided by log n. Is clear that? Very simple it is. So this property is very important. Is clear? Example is over. Then I can take derivative dy by x equal to 1 divided by log 7 is a take it common outside. That's all. Log 7 is a common, 1 by log 7 common, take it outside. What is the derivative of log x? Derivative of log of x form is 1 divided by log x. With respect to log x is 1 divided by x. This is the answer. That's all. Very simple example it is. Is clear that? Here, take 1 by log 7 as a common. Now what is the derivative of log x? Log of x form is 1 divided by x. Instead of x, what is there? Log x. Then derivative of log x is 1 divided by x. Is clear that? So this is the answer. This is a 2 marks example. One time coming in your annual examination. Is clear that? So write down this example. Okay? Write down first. The next example is, what is that? This example is also, you try yourself. This is also your homework. This is also your homework. So here, log x to the base 7. So I can overlap this example here. This is very simple example. What is that? Fourth one. Fourth one example is very simple. What is that? Y equal to cos inverse of sin x. Cos inverse of sin x. We find dy by x. We need to find here cos inverse is there, here sin is there. So cos inverse cos get cancelled, but it is sin term. So sin term we can convert it into cos by using cos of 90 minus theta. That's all. that is equal to y is equal to cos inverse of pi by 2 minus x. Is clear that? Obviously, cos of 90 minus x is sin x. Is clear that? Sin x given as cos of 90 minus x. Here cos inverse cos get cancelled. The value of y is pi by 2 minus x. Okay. Then dy by dx is derivative of pi by 2 0 limit minus derivative of x is 1. This is the answer. It's clear that? This is the example, and also here the keep to one example is also very easy example. Here tan inverse function is there. What is that? Tan inverse function is there. Then sin x divided by 1 plus cos x is there. So here we use half angle formula. What is the formula of sin x? 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. 1 plus cos x is 2 cos per x by 2. 2 cancel. 1 cos cancel. So sin x by 2 by cos x by 2 is tan x by 2. Tan inverse tan get cancel. Then x by 2. First we solve y is equal to. This is inverse trigonometric function. Then y equal to x by 2. Then d by dx of x by 2 is 1 by 2 is the answer. So this is also very easy. You can try yourself. And the next sixth example is a bit complicated example. So I can solve this sixth example. What is sixth example? Let us consider sin y is equal to we can take sin inverse of 2 raised to x plus 1 divided by 1 plus 4 raised to x. 1 plus 4 raised to x. So here we find the value of dy by dx. Here we need to find first of all, this is sin inverse term is there. This is the inverse trigonometric function. In the bracket we get the sin function, then sin inverse sin get cancelled. Automatically remaining term is there, then we differentiate easily. Okay, here what is the formula for sin term? There are two formula regarding to sin term. What is that? First one is 2 sin x cos x sin 2x formula, or second one is 2 tan x divided by 1 plus tan square x is also sin 2x formula. Here see that 2 raised to x plus 1 is there, 1 plus 4 raised to x is there. So here first we can write simplification step. Y equal to sin inverse of, I can write this term as 2 raised to x into 2 raised to 1. Is it right? 2 raised to x plus 1 can written as 2 raised to x into 2 raised to 1. A raised to m plus n can written as a raised to m into a raised to n. Is it clear there? Whole divided by this term I can written as 1 plus 2 raised to x its whole square. Is it clear there? It is clear there? 2 raised to x plus 1 as it is. Here 1 plus 2 raised to x its whole square. This can be 4 raised to x obviously. So I can write y is equal to sin inverse of this is 2 into 2 raised to x divided by 1 plus 2 raised to x its whole square. So this is of the form you can put one term is equal to tan theta, then automatically 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Here put 2 raised to x equal to tan theta. What is that? Put 2 raised to x equal to tan theta. This implies that theta equal to tan inverse of 2 raised to x. So here y is equal to sin inverse of 2. What is the value of 2 raised to x? Tan theta divided by 1 plus 2 raised to x is tan theta. Tan square theta. Okay. So that is equal to y is equal to what is that? Sin inverse of, this is the formula for sin 2 theta formula. 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta is sin 2 theta. Sin inverse sin get cancelled. So what is the value of y equal to 2 into theta. So y equal to 2 into what is theta? Tan inverse of 2 raised to x. Very simple. You can apply inverse trigonometric function. Then dy by x equal to take 2 as a common constant term. What is the derivative of tan inverse of x? First of all, apply tan inverse of x. What is that? 1 divided by 1 plus x square. 2 raised to x square. With respect to d by dx of 2 raised to x. Is clear that? So that this is tan inverse x form. Derivative of tan inverse of x 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Instead of x, what is there? 2 raised to x. Again differentiate this function d by dx of 2 raised to x. Okay, so that is equal to 2 into 2 divided by 1 plus this can be as 2 raised to x is to as 4 raised to x. It is right. Then again derivative of 2 raised to x. So this is also called derivative of a raised to x. d by dx of a raised to x. What is the derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x log a. Like that. Okay? Derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x. 2 raised to x log a. Log 2. This is the answer. Is clear that? By apply here, this is one example. We can take simplify 2 tan theta to 1 plus tan theta. Put tan theta equal to 2 raised to x. Then you will got answer. Is clear that? So this is the process, students. So write down this 6th example. Okay? Write down. Students, so 7th one is logarithmic differentiation is there. So function raised to function. Apply log on both sides, will get answer. Okay? So here find a of x equal to and y equal to, this is parametric part. So here also you can solve this example. Okay? This example is nothing but this examples are your. But I can solve some important examples. So the 9th one is very important. Very important for 3 marks example. 9th one. I can solve this example. 9th one. Let us consider what is that here. Differentiate sin square x with respect to e raised to cos x. So here I can take let u is equal to I can take sin square x and p equal to e raised to cos x. E raised to cos x. Okay? Then what to find that? Differentiate is nothing but differentiate sin square x with respect to e raised to x. So already we know that differentiate y with respect to x. What is the meaning of dy by dx? What is the meaning of dy by dx? Differentiate y with respect to x. Differentiate y with respect to x can be written as dy by dx. Like that, differentiate u with respect to p. Differentiate this function should be u. Differentiate u with respect to p can be written as du by dv. Differentiate u with respect to p can be written as du by dv. Is clear that? So first we can write by using x is there. This is parametric form. Then obviously we can write du by dx is equal to this is for x raised to n, that is 2 sin x. 2 sin x. X square part it is. Derivative of x square 2 into x. Instead of x what is there? Sin x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. You got 1 mark. And here this is also dv by dx equal. This is also for e raised to x. What is the derivative of e raised to x? E raised to x as it is. E raised to cos x as it is. Then with respect to x, cos x. What is the derivative of cos x? Minus sin x. Minus sin x. Okay? This is du by dx, dv by dx. Next step is very important. So already we know that in parametric form we can take y as a numerator term and x as a denominator term. First term as a derivative, second term as a numerator as compared to parametric form. So this is a different example. Say that the meaning of this example, differentiate u with respect to p. So here differentiation of y with respect to x can be as dy by dx. Differentiate y with respect to x can be as dy by dx. Like that, differentiate u with respect to v can be as du by dv. Differentiate sin square x with respect to this function. This is the dependent. This is independent variable. This is dependent variable. So then we find du by dv. Clear that? Derivative of u with respect to v. Differentiate u with respect to v. Du by dv. Is clear that? That is equal to, what is the value of du? 2 sin x cos x. 2 sin x into cos x whole divided by du by dx. Here du by dx can be written as du by dx whole divided by dv by dx. Du is nothing but numerator term. This is equal to 2 sin x into cos x. 2 sin x into cos x whole divided by this dv by dx. This is minus sin x into e raised to cos x. Here sin x and x get cancelled. The answer is minus 2 cos x divided by e raised to cos x is the answer. Is clear that? Students, see that this is very complicated example, very easy example. For 2 marks only. You can find du by dx for 1 mark, dv by dx for 1 mark, 2 marks. Then we find, this is very important term. Some people are take dv by dv. Then answer should be wrong. You can take du by dv because I can tell that differentiate u with respect to v can be written as du by dv like that. Suppose you forgot that point. At that time we use du by dv you can find also, and also you can find dv by dv. Both are same. Either du by dv correct, then we will give marks. Either dv by dv correct, we will give marks. In that situation, you think that suppose you forgot the thing, then you can remember that you can find du by dv also and dv by dv also. Is clear that? This is very important example, friends. So practice this example. Is clear that? So according to PU question paper rule, so the miscellaneous example is coming from your annual examination, but in miscellaneous solved example only. So in previous year, so the 9th example, this is coming from 2 year, coming in 2 year in examination, and once this example. Okay, the remaining examples are easy. Don't try also. Is clear that? And the miscellaneous exercise examples are not coming in your annual examination. Fix that. The miscellaneous exercise example, this is miscellaneous solved example. These are miscellaneous exercise examples are not coming in your annual examination. Is clear that? But you people can try this whole miscellaneous part. Is clear that? What is that miscellaneous solved example? I can solve some of the example, and you people try this example. These are solved example. Suppose you got any doubt, then you see to your NCERT textbook. Otherwise, or else call me. Is clear that? And miscellaneous exercise is your assignment of today. Is clear that? So students, this is all about derivative. Is clear that? So write down first this example is very important. Okay, write down this example first. Okay, and next students, here see that I briefly explain. So what we have studied in differentiation and continuity and differentiability. Is clear that? So already I tell that 1 mark concept, 2 mark concept, 3 mark concept, 4 mark concept, and 5 marks concept. So 1 mark concept is, here there are 2 concepts. One is derivative of composite function. Derivative of composite function. Derivative of composite function or logarithmic, what is that? Logarithmic and exponential function. Logarithmic and exponential function. Exponential function. So logarithmic and exponential function are related to derivative of composite function. Like that, this is e raised to 4. Is clear that? So here also I can solve one example. Remember that in this logarithmic differential 1 form. Okay. So here in the 2 mark there are 2 concepts are there. Here only one question. One question in this part. So 2 mark. One question is coming from implicit function. Implicit function. Fixed. And another was coming in logarithmic differentiation. And logarithmic differentiation. Okay. And 3 mark there are 2 concepts. There are 2 questions. Here also 2 questions. Here both together with 1 question. Okay. And 3 mark is parametric form, and 3 mark is mean value theorem. Okay. Here also there are 2 questions. Okay. And continuity continuity simple examples. That is 4 marks. That is 1%. Okay. And second order derivative. Second order derivative 1%. So I already told that 1 mark questions are derivative of composite function and logarithmic exponential function together with 1 question. Very easy part. 2 mark, 1 question is coming from implicit function or trigonometric inverse trigonometric function, that concept, and another question coming from logarithmic differentiation. Okay. 3 marks question, one is coming from parametric part, another one is infinite theorem. 4 mark is continuity. In continuity, the find the value of k, for examples are very important. And 5 marks second order derivative. In second order derivative, I solve for example. The 4 examples are very important. So in this all chapter, all concept together with the 20 marks. That is a very easy concept. Okay, students. So here, in 1 year, one question is coming from your exam. So this is your reference. So I can solve. I can say that example. Very important. 1 mark example. This is coming from your annual examination 2 times. But this is not there in your textbook. Okay, easy example. This is that. Again, take y equal to e raised to log x. E raised to log x. Then find dy by dx. Then find dy by dx. Very important is. Very simple. So that this is e raised to x form, but exponential to the base e. To the base e, then y equal to logarithm to the base e and exponential function get cancelled, remaining x. This is very important. Is clear that? E to the base log of x to the base e. Log to the base e and exponential function are inverse to each other, get cancelled. The remaining x is the y. Then dy by x equal to 1. Okay. Next, second one, y equal to e raised to 2 log x. Find dy by x. Find dy by x. This is also very easy. Log e, but here e and log directly get cancelled because here the constant 2 term is there. By using e keep as it is, this is a form m log n. M log n can be written as log of m raised to n. Property is there, m log n can be written as log of m raised to n. Here exponential and logarithmic function get cancelled. To the base e. This is very important. To the base e, get cancelled automatically. Then this is x square y. Then what is the value of dy by dx? 2x is the answer. This is also one very important concept. Is clear that? So again, you people find an example. Y equal to e raised to log of root cos x. Log of root cos x. Okay. Second one, I can say that y equal to root of sin x raised to okay. Here I can write this function as e raised to 1 by 2 into log of sin x to the base e. Suppose the base is changed, whole example will change. Okay, so try this example also. This is coming from your annual examination. What is that? This example in 2016. Okay, so suppose this type of examples are y is equal to, I can write a into 2 raised to log of x to the base a. Instead of e, I can take base as a e. Here also same procedure, that is equal to a raised to log of x square to the base a. A get cancelled, remaining x square. Log to the base a to the exponential a. I can take a as an exponential function. This is also same procedure. Is clear that? But in 2016, instead of this question, So the question paper setter can ask this type of question. Instead of A, instead of B, you can take instead of A. But in that question, we will award 1 marks. Is clear that? We will award 1 extra marks. Is clear that? But this is very easy example. Is A to the, this is also base. I can take base. A and instead of E, I can take A as a base. Is clear that? So, friends, this is all about differentiation of functions. So, if you have any doubt regarding continuity and differentiability, you can ask. This is very important and a very easy concept it is. So, if you are perfect in differentiability, then the very important concept is the next chapter, application and related, we can discuss later, and integration one chapter is a very big chapter in your PU syllabus. So integration become easy, then derivative become easy, then automatically integration become easy. Is clear that? So integration is the inverse process of derivative. If you are perfect in derivative, then integration is very easy. In integration chapter, there are 25 marks are there in integration. Is clear that? So that's why I say that you people try derivative chapter. Very easy chapter. It's clear that you are perfect in differentiation, then you are perfect in integration. Okay, this is all about differentiation chapter. Friends, if you have any doubt, ask me and call me. Okay, so all of you please complete your work. Don't pending your work. Is clear that? So some of the students not replying video. Is clear that? So all students can be replying. Okay.